SoftBank just made a $100 billion investment pledge into the U.S. economy. Today, we're going to get into this historic move from SoftBank, what it's going to mean for the U.S. economy. This is reminiscent of the same pledge they made when Trump first came into office of about $50 billion. So we're going to look at this, what it means for you, what it means for the U.S. economy, and opportunities that are out there for you. You may be asking yourself, what is SoftBank? Well, SoftBank is actually one of the largest tech investment firms in the world. It's a Japanese-owned company founded by Mr. Sun, and he's looking to make a $100 billion investment into specifically emerging technologies and AI for growth inside of the U.S. economy and also opportunities globally. SoftBank has made investments into other companies such as Alibaba or Uber, which you'd be more familiar with, and he has a great track record for investing in these types of technologies. What this shows is Mr. Sun's excitement around the U.S. economy post-election and his commitment to the opportunities that will be created in this new Trump economy. One of the key features of this is what's called reshoring, and this is a term that's out there a lot more, but it's the idea of bringing jobs back to this country as opposed to what has been happening for the longest time, which was offshoring jobs, where we were shipping jobs over from American companies offshore and not employing U.S. citizens. Along with this $100 billion investment, what they are looking to do is create 100,000 jobs in the robotic, AI, and emerging technology sector of the U.S. economy. This is a long-term growth plan, and the key thing is really to figure out for us, as these investments are made, how are those 100,000 jobs actually coming into fruition? Because back in 2016, the pledge was $50 billion of investment with 50,000 jobs created. And according to Reuters, it's really unclear if those 50,000 jobs were created or not. But what does this mean for you? Well, if we take a look at just your local economy, this could spark regions of growth or areas within the country that are more prone to hiring and creating these technology companies. So that would spark growth inside of the local economy, more restaurants, more shopping places, more infrastructure needed and different infrastructure projects, along with housing to accompany the new workers coming into those areas. What this really boils down to is what's called the Trump effect on the economy, right? So people, and we see this with the business owners that we're talking to today, people are more apt to go out and make those investments into their company because they really believe that Trump will have a massive impact on today's economy. They believe his stance on business growth and deregulation of companies, getting rid of like this bureaucracy that makes things so difficult to work through, will help spark and grow the economy, similar to how it did the first few years of his first term as president. Furthermore, SoftBank's investment into the U.S. economy shows as a real key vote of confidence for what he believes the Trump administration will do. For historical context, large-scale foreign investments has been a key driver of economic growth and stimulation. The challenge is, how is it executed? Without proper execution, this will not go very far. One of the key criticisms of this investment is, yeah, it's great. $100 billion, and that $100 billion is said to be spent over Trump's term in office. But the real question is, how do they actually invest that money? Because according to Reuters, SoftBank has about $27 billion on hand. The other challenge is, with any of these technologies, we don't really know what's going to work and what's not going to work. And so we've seen past flops in the technology space. There's also the idea of this over-promising of AI and what it can do. I mean, if we look out on the internet today, there is phenomenal stuff that AI is creating, and the way that it's helping people become more efficient in their own business is amazing. But how far does that technology go? And are we looking to that as the be-all end-all for the future? Is AI actually going to replace everybody's jobs, as some people are talking about? And I don't think that's really the thing that's going to happen. I think the AI growth over time will be great, and it'll help expand different sectors of the economy, but it's not going to replace everybody's jobs. We still need the humans there with the human touch to implement the strategies for future growth. The other part is robotics. Of course, robots in manufacturing have been replacing humans, but again, there are certain tasks right now that we need humans there for. I don't think we're looking at a global takeover, but I think what we need to be cognizant of is what are the actual things that are being promised, and do we think that those things can actually come to fruition? For you, if you're a job seeker in the areas of AI or other emerging technologies, this is a perfect opportunity for you to get on the ground floor of companies that are coming up. It may be bringing opportunities for work to areas that prior didn't have those same sort of opportunities. So this is where this can really benefit you. The overall economy, as things start to grow and people start to prosper, more prosperity comes, right? It's not always about the rich getting richer. It's about growing the economy around you. That boost in the economy is something that everybody can participate in. And if you're looking to stay ahead of this, Trump's new tax plan, as well as his plans for deregulation, are going to dramatically change the economy. So if you want to stay ahead of that for your own personal economy, click in the description box below, get a copy of our free book. It'll give you tips and strategies on protecting and growing your wealth for the long term. Thanks again for sticking with us. Please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.